What happened to Puma Punku? Did a cataclysmic event destroy the ancient complex? While everyone talks about the fascinating precision of the builders of Puma Punku created this megalithic complex, and how they managed to transport megalithic stones weighing hundreds of tons, no one has asked what happened to Puma Punku thousands of years ago that caused a mass displacement of the megalithic stones. What could have created so much energy to throw stones weighing hundreds of tons all around the place? Puma Punku is one of the most important places if you want to see what ancient man was capable of. These stone structures are among the biggest ever found. Puma Punku is without a doubt one of the most fascinating ancient sites on the planet. Located in modern-day Bolivia, Puma Punku is part of an even larger archaeological complex known as Geoníco. This mysterious ancient site remains as one of the most enigmatic archaeological complexes ever discovered on the planet. Based on recent carbon dating tests performed on organic material on the site, researchers estimate that this fascinating ancient complex was erected by the ancient Geoníco people around 301,000 AD, predating the famous Inca civilization. The stonework found at Puma Punku is beyond fascinating. The andesite stones used in the construction process of this megalithic site were cut with such precision that they fit together perfectly, and are interlocked with each other without the use of mortar. Not even a sheet of paper can fit between their 1,000-year-old stones. But how was this possible thousands of years ago? Even before the Inca, which are known to have been very skilled engineers. Puma Punku was created by an ancient culture which did not have a writing system and did not know about the wheel. So how was this possible? Puma Punku looks like a giant Lego playground. The huge stones fit together like a giant puzzle and form load-bearing joints without mortar that have endured thousands of years ago. Researchers agree that the angles utilized to create flush joints are evidence of a highly advanced knowledge of stone cutting and an advanced understanding of descriptive geometry. So you are telling me that all of this was created by a primitive culture that didn't even have a writing system? What are we missing when we look at Puma Punku? Furthermore, mainstream scholars even suggest that the blocks of stones used at Puma Punku are so precisely cut, indicating a possibility that the builders of Puma Punku used prefabrication and mass production technologies, indicating that the ancient Geoníco had in their possession extremely advanced technologies, far more advanced than anything seen in later periods after the fall of the Geoníco Empire. What happened to Puma Punku thousands of years ago? But even before the ancient Geoníco placed the gigantic blocks of stones, we forget to mention that they were transported up a steep incline from the quarry located in the vicinity of Lake Titicaca, some 10 kilometers from Puma Punku. Other stones from Puma Punku are believed to have been transported from the Copacabana Peninsula, nearly 100 kilometers away. However, according to local mythology, Puma Punku is directly related to heavenly deities and the time of the first creation. According to legends, the first inhabitants of Puma Punku had supernatural powers and were able to carry megalithic stones through the air using sound. Interestingly, the Inca tribes believe these legends are true, and they firmly deny that their ancestors had anything to do with the construction of this ancient megalithic site. A story was told by the local Aymara Indians to a Spanish traveler who visited Geoníco shortly after the conquest, spoke of the city's original foundation in the age of Chamac Paca, or first creation, long before the coming of the Incas. Its earliest inhabitants, they said, possessed supernatural powers, for which they were able miraculously to lift stones off the ground, which were carried, from the mountain quarries, through the air to the sound of a trumpet. The ancient stones speak a journey to the world's most mysterious megalithic sites. While nearly everyone around the globe talks about the impressive stones found at Puma Punku and the laser-like precision by which they were cut, we seem to forget and ask a very important question: what happened at Puma Punku that caused megalithic stones to be thrown all around the place? If you visit Puma Punku, you are going to see huge blocks of stone that look as if a giant cataclysmic struck the area in the distant past, causing a mass displacement of the structures at Puma Punku. The numerous perfectly fitted structures at Puma Punku were created with the most durable stone found in the region. The stones found at Puma Punku range in weight from 50 to hundreds of tons, so the obvious question we are not asking is, what could have happened at Puma Punku that literally threw megalithic stones weighing up to hundreds of tons all around the place? What could have produced such energy thousands of years ago? And why are mainstream scholars not investigating it further?